Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Luke W, and in today's video I have the pleasure of sharing with you 3 of the best secrets I can think of to lower your Amazon PPC spend, in particular your ACoS. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's your average cost of sales. So for instance, if you made $500 in sales that day and you had a 20% ACoS, that means you spent $100 on Amazon advertising. So the lower we can get that percentage, the better you guys are going to have in terms of keeping your profits, and that's what we want at the end of the day. So after I share these 3 secrets with you, I'm going to jump behind my computer and show you kind of in depth how my PPC campaigns are running right now, and it should give you some awesome insight on what you can do in your own Amazon FBA business. But before I do that, I want to recommend that you guys go check out my Instagram link. It's the first one down below, and I feel like it's way easier to contact and talk with you guys there instead of in the YouTube comments. So just go ahead and add me on Instagram, and if you have any other questions or you want to learn how to sell on Amazon, we can talk there. I can get on a phone call with you. I'm even open to doing one-on-one coaching calls with you. So again, you can add me on Instagram and message me there about that. But really what I want to offer is my Amazon FBA course. And this is something that not a lot of other people do, is what I'm trying to provide you guys with, the one-on-one mentorship after you finish. And I'm even giving you good product ideas to start with, to just get your feet wet and learn Amazon, and then move into maybe more creative, more passion type products, or even more higher ticket products, which is the first secret and what I want to share with you on how to lower your ACoS. So the first secret is literally just that: selling more expensive items. Because let's say you're selling a $200 item and it costs you $20 on average to make one sale. That's still a 10% ACoS. Now, if you're selling a $40 item and it costs you $20 to make one sale, then that's going to be a 50% ACoS, and that's eating up 50% of your overall product cost. So you're probably losing a lot of money on that. So that's why selling more expensive products gives you much more range of profit margins, and it just kind of allows you to spend more on advertising. But in reality, I'm able to still spend, I have higher ticket items, and I'm able to spend just a few dollars to make sales, so it really lowers my ACoS. And I can show you photos of that here as well. Okay, now the second secret is awesome because every one of you guys can do this right away, and it's something I just figured out. I haphazardly stumbled upon this, and it's really just lowering the bids in your PPC campaigns. I used to think I needed to spend 83 cents, or Amazon will have that suggested bid equals 85 cents or $1.05 for certain keywords. And I was like, well, let's just lower it really low and see what happens. So I lowered all of my suggested bids where they were around 80 cents, and I took them down to 14 cents. And from there, I was able to actually get so many more clicks, and I was spending so much less money. So I had way more traffic and eyes on my product without even having to spend that much per click to get those customers on my listing. And then that was another thing that helped my ACoS, because if I had 10 people click on my product at 14 cents, that's only $1.40 spent on advertising, as opposed to what I used to think is I need to spend 80 cents so I show up on page 1, and bid even higher than that, like $1.25, so I can show up really high. But actually with these lower bids, your product will show up on other people's detail pages, on their listings, in other random places that you may not think about besides just being on the top of page 1, and you're still going to get traction and eyes as long as your listing and main image and everything looks good. Another little pro tip is just throw a nice little coupon below your product, save 10%. Save $5 if it's a higher ticket item. I go save $20 sometimes, and I can see who's clipping my coupon and how much traction I'm getting on that. But lowering those bids and daily budgets is going to be huge to lowering your overall ACoS, as long as you have a great looking main image and you have an offer and a value that's going to sell it. Because even if you're buried on other people's listings and other people's product pages, you're still going to be there, and you might stand out and they might buy your product, and maybe you only had like a 10-cent bid on it or something. So that's a great tactic I wanted to share with you. But for secret number 3, we're going to go hop behind my computer and I'm going to break down a little bit more about what I'm doing. Okay, so secret number 3 to getting a lower ACoS is, of course, finding the best keywords for customers to want to buy your product for. You want to be really specific about these because if you have too broad of a keyword, customers might click on it and then just click out really fast because it's not specific to what they're actually looking for. If you can tie your keyword to exactly what the customer wants to buy, there's no reason why you won't make that sale. So what I have here is actually what I like to do with my ad campaigns. So I select phrase match, and I'm hiding the keywords I'm using right here, but they're very simple keywords describing my product and what it is. And what the phrase match allows me to do is not be so broad where Amazon's gonna add all these random keywords around it, but it's gonna allow Amazon to add maybe 1 or 2 keywords that are closely related to what my product is. Now, exact match is the other type of campaign you can do with a manual campaign, and that's gonna make it so customers have to type that exact keyword in, otherwise your ad is not gonna show up. So I'm gonna show you how we can find great keywords here in just a moment, but like I showed again, you have the suggested bid at 51 cents here, and some people are bidding as high as $1.02, and I'm sitting here at 14 cents. So I'm able to rack in, I don't even know how many clicks this was, but a ton of clicks to spend $34 instead of $1 a click would have only got me 34 clicks. And that's allowed me to pull 17 sales. And the product here is not a high ticket product either. So I really wanted to be scrupulous on the amount I'm spending here. And you can see still $704 in sales, a 5%, 4.9% ACoS is still very good, guys. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial, and the first thing I'm going to do, let's basically go and find a person who's doing really well for a certain product, and then I'm going to show you how we can use Helium 10 to actually find what keywords they're using to rank for. So SP means sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. They're not organically there. This is the person who's organically on the first page in position number 1. So I can just pretty much see their product is right here. Again, it shows sponsored for all these, and then this guy is organically here. Now, I'm also going to have the Helium 10 discounted down below. This is a paid tool, but you can download their Chrome extension for free if you just go to their website, which is also linked down below. You can get 50 uses a month, and it will show you the amount of sales, the revenue, the review count, to see how competitive certain products are. So all that's just right down below, and the paid subscription is going to go into what I'm going to show you in just a moment here. But I can grab the ASIN, which is the product identifier of that top seller, and then I'm in here at Helium 10 now. And like I said, their full suite of software has so many different things, from Magnet, which is their main keyword research tool, to, just so many other things. But I'm going to use Cerebro, which is called their reverse ASIN lookup. So I put in the competitor ASIN here, and I'm going to say get keywords, and now it's going to pull up all the top keywords that this guy is ranking for. And we're just trying to replicate what they're doing because obviously they're getting really successful. And what it's doing here is actually it's pulled up 9,700 different keywords. So we want to narrow that down really a lot, actually, so we can get more specific keywords to what we want. Otherwise, we're going to be wasting all of our ad spend on keywords that don't really match our product. So we see the organic rank here. This is actually going to be an important filter. So I'm going to go between 1 and 20. Because on the first page, there's about 20 different listings that show up. So if we can get keywords that these guys are ranking for that's getting them to page 1 within the top 1 or 20 listings on page 1, then we can be in a great ballpark here. So I can already just press apply right now, and it takes those 9,000 keywords down to 700. So that's already great. These are going to be way more specific keywords to what we want. And then there's something called the Cerebro IQ score, which is basically a ratio between how many searches people are getting compared to how many competitors there are in the market. So the higher the score, the better. And I'll just say a minimum of at least a score of 2,000. and also search volume. We can even narrow it down further from here. I want products that are at least getting searched, we'll say 100 times, because what Helium 10 will do is pull up a lot of keywords, and some of them might have like no search volume. So we want to filter those out. So from there, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that last filter, and it's going to pull us down to 88 keywords. So I took us from almost 10,000 keywords to 88, and now we're getting very, very specific keywords here. Now, these are things that are going to be making a lot of sales, not too many competing products, and that they're all allowing top sellers to be, in high organic rankings, which is where we ultimately want to get with our PPC, with our ads, so then we can slowly turn them down and just focus on getting organic sales. So now from here, we can go ahead and say export, and you can export this to Excel or just download all the keywords to another spreadsheet. But if you have the full tool, you can come in and export them right here to Frankenstein, which you can actually kind of get rid of multiple duplicate words and different things like that. So this is kind of what it would look like. And from here, I would just kind of scroll through and see if there's any main brand names in here, because we wouldn't want that. So Crazier Jade Roller, we wouldn't want that. Adiva Jade Roller. So it would just take some time to kind of go through these, but lymphatic drainage, that's what these Jade Rollers do. And that's probably a keyword I wouldn't normally think about if I hadn't been using this. Now, what you can do is straight up put lymphatic drainage in as a phrase match campaign, and then that's going to allow you to show up for maybe if someone types in Jade Roller for lymphatic drainage, your product would still show up in that case. And then what you can do from here is actually just copy all the keywords you want. You can just copy them and then throw them right into your Amazon PPC phrase match campaign, which I don't have open, but you set up a new campaign inside of Amazon and you can paste the keywords you want in there and then see how they go. And start with that low bid and that low daily budget, which it doesn't look like I'm showing here, but I have it open here. So this is my daily budget, like $7, $5, $3 I'm bidding per day. And, $5 a day, I'm at $23 in spend and $2,000 in sales. So that's a 1% ACoS. That's pretty crazy. And this is with a higher ticket item. Up here is the item that is not my high ticket item. So every sale counts here, but $56, and I'm making $20 profit per sale. So that means I've sacrificed 3 sales to make 27. So definitely worth it. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys about in this video. Like, make sure your keywords are great, your daily budget and bids are low, just to test everything out. I'm all about kind of saving money and testing things with the least money spent possible. And then, of course, get in some high ticket items when you have the chance. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please drop a thumbs up on it, guys. It really helps out the channel and pushes me to create more and more content for you guys. So we will see you in the next video. Peace out.